It's so hard to push record and then to just go like, hey, da 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 ba 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 da, get ba 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 ba, like subscribe. It's so bad. You have to like push record and then hype yourself up a little bit before you do it. Cringe content. Something that every YouTuber has to go through in their journey to, I mean, I guess not technically the top. I mean, that's 100 million subscribers plus. So, I guess journey to wherever you're comfortable on YouTube, where you find your place on YouTube. I don't know how to say this, but anyway, every YouTuber, big and small, has to go through this little intermediary part at the beginning where they all suck ass. And no people knows that better than us. We, as a group, have been doing YouTube since, well, way before 2013. I know that Logan and Luna has started a channel. What was it, middle school? Elementary school. So they were in elementary school when they started their first YouTube channel. And as you can imagine, it takes a little bit of growth as a person and, you know, a little bit of age to actually get to a point where you can make even okay content. I mean, I'm 22 now and we're just getting to the point where I can make stuff that I can actually be okay with, you know? And with that being like the floor of this video being cemented, I bring your attention to this. This is Zoneverse. This is my first channel. I mean, it's technically my second channel that I ever made on YouTube. It was made January 2013. And it has garnered about 252,219 views. Now, I'm 22, and the date is the 1st of July, 2020. So as you can imagine, 2013 was a long time ago. That was middle school for me when I first started making YouTube videos. And as you can imagine, that would entail a lot of cringy shit to be made. And I mean, we're just gonna pop over to videos real quick. Don't look. And so this was our original gaming channel. We had several videos on here, all just like different shit that we would try, just all within the realm of gaming. And as we grew up, we realized that this isn't necessarily 100% of what we wanted to do. 7 years ago, fucking Christ. And so we branched off into live action. And that's how Zenith Peaks came to be. And yeah. But with the current situation going on in the world, we have had to circle back to gaming. And we thought it would be super easy for somebody who doesn't really have that much of a, you know, follower base to just start over, you know? And as time went on, we noticed more and more that it doesn't really work like that. Instead of it being like a fresh start with cool new content, it became just a monotony of nonsensicalness where we just kept restarting to try to figure out what we were doing. I mean, yes, that eventually led to Zenith Peaks, where we post the podcast and our live action Zenith Peaks video series. But again, with the times, we have to go back to gaming for right now until the world becomes a little bit more normal again. Normal. And so I thought, or we all collectively thought, that let's just like forgo the new gaming channel and let's just come back here. A channel that we have really like placed our roots in, have really like put in a lot of time in. And up until now, not a lot of effort at all. I mean, most of these are just like straightforward, straight through videos of like classic Let's Play style things. And they're all pretty fucking cringy with some funny moments like sprinkled in. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because strictly speaking, the last upload that was on this channel was 2 years ago. And so I didn't want it to just be like, here's a new video after 2 years. I wanted there to be like a little stopgap so that people can like take a look at this video, kind of see where we've come from and where we're going and all this other stuff. No? Know what I'm saying? Theoretical viewer of this video. And so, starting today, being the 1st of July, 2020, we will be returning to this channel, but instead of it being called Zone Time Gaming or Zoneverse, we're rebranding it as Peak Games. Here you will find not just like full Let's Plays. I mean, we're talking about what we really want for this channel at the moment, but so far what we've come up with is we're going to be doing more edited down versions of gaming, and all of the footage is going to come from this format that you see me in bottom right hand corner. Luna usually sits over there with the little like bar up in the top left hand corner, and it's because all of our current footage is coming from Twitch, where we live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with random streams coming in throughout the week as well. And of course we do our podcast every Sunday, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, I was gonna make this video and like go through and watch a couple of these cringy old videos, but I feel like 7 minutes of me just fucking rambling on about how we've changed and we've grown and done all these other cool things. It's yeah, I don't think it's worth it anymore. I think I'll just leave this video as this, as a little, like, we'll call it, we'll base it off of like anime, alright? Because in anime, usually, at least in shonen genre, you go and I'll use the channel as like the describer here. You go through the start, where you start to like slowly grow, start to slowly accumulate things, start to slowly figure out what you do and what you want. And then eventually you hit a point where the growth or your journey either hits a stop or it hits a point where it just like becomes hard or too hard to continue. And you go through a time skip, per se. I put this in heavy air quotations, time skip. And so our time skip kind of looked a little different because we didn't just stop with Zoneverse and then go to Zenith Peaks. We stopped Zoneverse, started a myriad of other channels before we ended up with Zenith Peaks, and then just now recently realized that if we do want to continue to make content, which we do love to do, we got to come back to gaming for the time being if we want to be the safest about it. So this video is going to be the first post on this channel in 2 years. And I'm pretty excited, honestly. Pretty excited. We grew the channel to 485 subs. And I know this is like dating the video at this fucking point. I mentioned like the disease. And I didn't mean to put that in quotes. It's a real thing. I mentioned the disease. I mentioned the exact date and year. And I even showed like the relativeness between this video being posted and the last time it was posted on here. And I want to do that because I want everything before this video to kind of be like a timeline. It'll show that from the beginning, where I was literally using a shit level capture card to capture fucking Call of Duty Zombies with this fucking format. Oh my god.
Hey everybody, it's Taquito and Sid from Zone Time Gaming here.
Oh god. I love the aspect ratio.
This is horrible.
Yeah, look at that. You can barely read start match.
I would never have watched this even if you asked me.
Hey, 44 views, alright? 44 views. This was really good for me back in 2013.
Would you like some coffee?
I would love a cup of coffee. But yeah. And I kind of come to realize that instead of just deleting your history and starting over, I'm very much an advocate for use your history to better yourself, to become a better person, to try to strive to be better as a human being. And in our case, to try to become better creators. And so I know that eventually down the line, if we do eventually hit a point where we can self-sustain, or we have people that actually love to watch us, that one of these videos that maybe I forgot to take down because it wasn't right for today's climate will get thrown back in our face. And, you know, after talking with Logan and Luna and everybody, I've come to realize that I'm ready. I'm ready. So, go ahead. Hate on our old stuff. Hate on the stuff that when I was like fucking 16, 15, 14, 13 years old. Hate on that stuff all you want. Throw that shit in my face all you want. Because I know, and I know that we know, that at the end of the day, we love to make content. We love to make videos to not only make each other laugh, but to make people laugh. And I hope that at some point, maybe, it'll shine through in the end. And with that really, really sappy note out of the way, I am Dylan Schatz from Peak Games and also Zenith Peaks. And I hope to see you in the next video. That was a Markiplier sign off. But I will see you next time. Goodbye.